I'm sure right now that you're thinking that the coronavirus is the most devastating thing you face. But if you look back over your life at the things you've faced and overcome, you'll see that we can also overcome this. I mean, in my case, my family lost property, land, everything in 1974 when Cyprus was divided. I had a hugely successful business in health and wellness, which was destroyed overnight in tsunami-like conditions and rendered me homeless and penniless. And a couple of years ago, I was diagnosed with melanoma cancer and was told I probably wouldn't live out the year. But here I am at 73, still hanging on, and you're still hanging on. So let's come together as a family of survivors and get through this crisis. The first thing I think we should do, probably a good idea, is not to watch hourly updates on the coronavirus. That's all that negative energy that we're being bombarded by sort of gets inside of us and paralyzes us with fear. And that's not the way to win this particular battle. So step one is how we're going to save the children. So I want you to imagine that you're a lieutenant on a battlefield and your duty is to get your family and your close friends to the victory line. Now, children are off school for a while now, and this is the time that this experience is either going to cripple their minds or transform them into a lieutenant. So it's not helping, we're not teaching them anything of value. If all they hear is doom and gloom and they see us falling apart. What I'd like you to do is to imagine who you'd be if you were a higher version of yourself. Who we'd all be perhaps if our parents hadn't contaminated us with their insecurities and fears. What would you say is the best version of yourself you could possibly be that would strengthen and not weaken your children? Even if we have to part fake it, that's the version to pass on. Now, the second thing in our people's army, because that's what we're going to call it, is we want to protect ourselves against this huge influx of negative energy. And we understand already, because we've seen it, how energy travels through time and space, connects and causes a result. In this case, it's caused the coronavirus result. And we now, if we want to help to save the world, ourselves and the world, then now is the time to begin to deflect all this negative energy buildup that's within us. We can't really help it right now. And to just get it out there so that it's dispensed into the air further and further away from us. And as that happens, then we create a ripple effect and other people are also being strengthened. So if you find this technique works for you, it's a wonderful yogi technique, then please pass it on to your friends and let them pass it on. And let's strengthen our people's army. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to bring your right thumb here into the middle of your chest. Your fingers are opened and fanned. Imagine them like laser guns that are going to send out light into the world. You attach the other hand, so finger and thumb touch. And basically, all I'd like us to do now is to do this together. So if you'd like to close your eyes, as I am doing, just listen to the sound of my voice. I'd like you to imagine that you are being brushed down very softly by a huge white feather from the top of your head down to your feet. And as this white feather brushes every part of your body and your aura, you feel a sense of light around you. So now you are going to gather up from our feet all the negative energy that has amassed inside each one of us. So you breathe it up. Feel it forming behind the hands. Breathe it down from your scalp. Feel it joining behind the hands. Visualize a big black cloud that every time you breathe out and send this energy through your fingers, the black goes from dark grey to light grey. And eventually, the more we breathe, and send it away, the further it will get away from us and those we love, and will help to save the world. So this is a short experiment today, but I ask you to keep it up, to keep the momentum going. Now we can open our eyes. As we do, we shake our fingers out. This is just symbolic again of shaking negative energy away from us. Now, what else do we need as lieutenants in our people's army? Well, we need to keep our immune system strong. So we're going to just tackle a few things this time, and I'll do some more in the next video. So today it's sea salt water and fresh ginger. With the sea salt water, I want you to gargle every day, a warm glass of water, bit of sea salt, gargle, gargle, gargle. That's great. But you've also got to cleanse the nasal passage, because this is where virus gets up and attacks. So you're going to take a little glass bowl, a little container, fill it with warm water, put some sea salt in there. Then you're going to plug one of your nostrils, take the bowl to the other nostril, really breathe it in deeply till you feel it trickle down your throat. And then you're going to do the same, plug the other nostril and feel it. That is going to really help you. And then the other thing is, now we want to keep this part of the immune system strong, which means fresh grated ginger and honey. And so half teaspoon of fresh grated ginger and a teaspoon of honey. Chew, swallow. Do it every day, and that will strengthen you. Now, in case you think I'm just some random woman who's here offering you advice, I'm actually dedicated the majority of my life to my spiritual studies, and I'm qualified in 3 schools of yoga. I'm a health expert. I'm a Reiki master and an author of 2 books, Sensual Sorcery and Chakra Psychology. Chakra Psychology is the book that we'll be working from in this series of 3 videos, and we'll be doing lots of mind exercises, healing techniques and meditations from it. And having said that, I would like us to end with what I think could be the most powerful quantum leap healing technique in the world. So I would really like to give this as us a try. I would really like us together to give this a try. And all we're going to do is, we've already said that we understand that energy moves through time and space and connects somewhere. So it's been connecting now with negativity, with fear, with infection. We want to change that. We want to change this darkness to light. So we're going to do that with this distant healing technique, which could reach you anywhere you are in the world. And once you are protected, then you become a more protective force for other people. All right? So, lieutenants, let's do this one now. I am going to raise my right palm, and I'd like, because that's the one with which energy is sent, and I'd like you to raise your right palm, because that's the hand in which energy is received. So you're going to place your right palm up now to face mine. Feel it's almost level with mine. And let yourself go. And you could have a strong experience of what I said about how energy can move through time and space and connect. And now we're going to connect pure energy. So close your eyes, please, and just concentrate on your right palm as I begin to transmit universal energy. Just concentrate on feeling this lightness that is around you now, this feeling of being cleansed And the more you concentrate, the more you might feel the energy transmitting from mine to yours. Take this deeply inside you. It will strengthen spirit, the chakra system, your body, and keep you healthy. For I can more or less promise that if you follow the guidelines given by government, keep a positive mindset, receive more of this universal energy, that you will not only come out of this unscathed, but possibly stronger than ever before. So let's end this practice there. But remember that I'm here all the time, so you can come back and do it with me again and again. This is where we end today's video. I'll be back again with you soon with more meditations, healing techniques, and mind empowerment suggestions. Until then, stay safe and blessed.